Hello and welcome, my devouring leaves that appear in 2000 years. Yeah, this is the finale of Digimon Ghost Game and... it is very underwhelming. But... let's have a look at what happens. Final episode. The Devourer of all. As Gamamon is dying through a big hole in its chest, it lives through memories it has, and something really, really sinister is happening in those memories. His champions, they disappear. And also his world is devoured by Regulusmon. Several of them, which... yeah, that can't be good, I guess. But don't worry, hero, because time is suddenly frozen by a mysterious being. Well, that's convenient. This does give Hero time to dive into Gamamon. It's a world made out of data. He's made out of data as well, probably right now, so that checks out. And save Gamamon. But wait a minute. Gamamon says chocolate. There's something off here. Gamamon never refers to it as chocolate. And I really like how quickly Hiro realizes that, because he has to. He's Gamamon's partner for, well, all this time now. However time has passed. We don't really know that. Might be about a year. So, yeah, this is great. And who else but Regulusmon is inside of this Gamamon? Which technically he was all the time. So, actually just business as usual, I guess? Oh well. And then Hiro just gets Siriusmon's arm, which... okay, this is really awesome. I love it when Digimon does weird stuff like that. It's such a good idea, because he is inside Siriusmon right now, and they are connected, especially through their Digivices. And yeah, it does make sense, and it is cool at the same time. More of that, please. Oh wait, no. This is the last episode. And well, with the power of friendship, Siriusmon is brought back. Now, I know the thing about the power of friendship beating everything is very overused in shonen anime. I have to say though, in Digimon specifically, it really makes sense. Because in this digital world, that power of friendship, or emotion, or whatever you want to call it, is actual data. So transforming that into data that can restore the body of Siriusmon here, which not really is the body even, because they are inside the body, this is basically even just the soul, that actually works pretty well. It makes a lot of sense. That's what the bond between a tamer and his Digimon is. So yeah, I can totally accept this here. And of course it's Siriusmon against Regulusmon after that. And I really love this scene where they utilize the D-Digivolution to avoid an attack, because smaller body and stuff. This was never seen to be the case, and it makes so much sense battle-wise. Especially if you, well, say that Digivolutions happen way faster than the animation shows us. Just like a quick light up and then it's back to Siriusmon. And to make it even cooler, it goes through all its evolutions, each one attacking Regulusmon to defeat it. Wait a minute. Yeah, Siriusmon defeats Regulusmon, who turned back into Gulus Gamamon, by devouring it. Which, the devouring part after Regulusmon saying you either have to be devoured or be the devourer, that does actually make sense, but like, Regulusmon is a perfect level. It didn't evolve to its final stage. Which is like, yeah, I know that even a perfect level could defeat an ultimate level, though for the final battle this is just kinda lame. This is not end bossy like. Also, even if you say that Regulusmon is on the more powerful side of that level, well, Siriusmon, as a main character Digimon, as they tend to be, is on a way more powerful side as well. Just a level higher. So, yeah, we're missing out on Arcturusmon completely here. Why? It's like, if you establish in a game like Final Fantasy or something that there is another form for the big last boss, but he doesn't take it, you defeat him before that, it's such a letdown. Also, everyone probably wanted to see Arcturusmon against Siriusmon because they're such nice opposites of each other, with the blade arms and the drill arms and all of that. I am hugely disappointed here. That said, I do still like the devouring part and Gammamon setting up rules for them to, well, live together, I guess. So, Gulus Gammamon isn't dead, and all of that is fine. It just should have been a different battle here. But we only have this one episode, so yeah, we are not going to see the final form of Gulus Gammamon. Still a disappointment. Especially if you consider, and that might be spoilers, but I guess not, because that's a dim card only thing now. There's a Jogress between Siriusmon and Arcturusmon. Proximamon. And we don't see that either. With that, I would have been fine. But definitely, I'm not fine with not seeing Arcturusmon. So, yeah. Well, guess now Gulus Gammamon and Gammamon live together inside Gammamon. It's weird how that works. Oh yeah, and thanks to that deal, the digital world is restored to normal. But, yeah, that much was obvious, I guess. And then we meet that mysterious figure that was behind something. Well, it's the one that sent all the Digimon over. It's Quantumon, which, that's interesting. Will we get another final battle here? Is this actually a bad Digimon? Well, the answer to that is kinda yes and kinda no, but more on the no side. And yeah, do we look like we have questions? There are a lot of questions still open here. You're gonna answer them in those last few minutes? Because if you do, that's disappointing, because I think they need more than a few minutes. If you don't, that's disappointing, because you leave them open. There's no way we can win here. And yeah, it pulled a Doctor Strange. It ran simulations, millions, billions, probably even trillions of them, to see which future leads to a good ending, and most of them don't, so her conclusion is not trying. That's a bad conclusion if you know which one would work. But wait, if Quantumon made the Digivice together with Hokuto, then Hokuto knew about all of this basically and hasn't told us anything. This feels like a last-minute explanation rather than something that was planned out. I don't like that. Oh, Hero's angry because Quantumon used Digimon as their pawns. Now, probably, we will see Gamamon evolve into Arcturusmon after all, and Siriusmon at the same time maybe, because they somehow split, and then turn into Proximamon, and that would be way cool, but it's not what is going to happen. Yeah, basically this was like some kind of game. A ghost game? Ah, the mystery of the black Digimon. They were just sent to keep Gulus Gamamon in check. Just observe, not do anything. That's kind of pointless. Well, but what can you do? With only this episode left, right? Oh, but then Gulus tells us of the Endbringer. So there is one more threat. And barely any time left to handle that. Also, Gulus Gamamon coming from space. And the Endbringer devouring its planet. Means that there was another planet out there that also developed computers and stuff and had its own separate digital world, which is still connected to our digital world because, well, it's in the same universe, I guess. That is interesting. Like, I want to hear more about this. And we don't. Oh well, back to the Endbringer. How will they handle this threat, which is soon approaching? Soon, as in 2,000 years? What? You just established a final boss. But you do it in a way that it's like not there. That is like if you play a game and you're right before the last boss. You have to open this door. The final battle will be behind this door. That's where the Demon Lord resides. And then it cuts to a trailer that shows you the sequel to the game, but it comes out in like 20,000 years. Something like, you just see the date being March 16th, 2506. No way you will ever see that happening. Or maybe it's the DLC paywall. This is like, you had such a cool concept going on here. Why did you end the show here? I don't understand this. And I really want a sequel to this. More on that later though. And yeah, now they wanna get all the Digimon back into the digital world. Even Gamamon and such. Can we have one season and not with the Digimon partners going away to the digital world and that being a big bye-bye, just to have some kind of hint in the end that they will see each other again? Oh. Well, this is the season doing that. They say, no, you don't take our Digimon away. We will keep them. We will live with them in our world. That I really like. I like. This episode is all over the place. There are some really cool things in here that I really, really like. The episode in and of itself is fine, but as the final episode, it falls flat. We miss out on so many things. Yeah, I'll talk about more in the conclusion. Well, they have to create their own country now, with the three of them being the leaders of that country. What an interesting concept. Like, okay, this is actually kinda cool. I wanna see more of it. Oh well. Even better, they kinda create a world in between even. Like, it's not a country on Earth or in the digital world, but in a world like that's connected to both, and it's weird, but such an interesting concept. This is great. Like, wow. And also, think about it. We have these friends of Ruli here. Also Kota and some other people from Heroes class. As well as, remember that episode with Petermon? A lot of children who got Digimon partners? We have a good setup here, with a lot of people who could already inhabit that country. Mamimon would be great as well, maybe coming with some human doctor partner. There is a foundation here. A very, very big foundation. And it would be a shame if they didn't do anything with this. Maybe Digimon Linkers, the novel that's coming up, might play in this world they are building. Maybe. They do have the Vital Bracelets, so April's around the corner. Just need to wait a bit longer. And thus, this season of Digimon ends, and it honestly leaves me empty. I enjoyed Digimon Ghost Game. I was about to put it on the #1 spot, together with Tamers and Savers. It couldn't take those spots because I really loved Tamers and Savers. But with this ending, for me personally, might be different for you. The ending of a show can destroy a lot. This hasn't destroyed as much. I would still put it in the #2 spot, together with some other seasons, but this ending was lackluster. We had some great stuff. I really liked the idea of Siriusmon devouring, well, Arcturusmon, who wasn't Arcturusmon, and that was the problem. So everything they did good had something parallel to it they did bad here. And I think, honestly, we would have a better conclusion with just like, give it 2 or 3 more episodes. And we could have had something good. Some good conclusion to all of this. It would need those. But it didn't get it. So, yeah. What can I say about this? I have an idea how basically a sequel to this could look like. I'm specifically not saying a second season. It would play in this made-up world, and Digimon would be established already, of course. And there would be a bit of a time skip and such, but you know what? I will turn that into its own video. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So watch out for that. It comes up in the next few weeks, probably. I will make a video for a sequel idea for Digimon Ghost Game. And the idea I have, I'm gonna call it Digimon Detectives. And that's where I'll leave you with this. So, yeah. I'm just a bit sad at this. Some people didn't like the episodic nature of it, but I mean, I'm a Tokusatsu fan. I love Super Sentai and Kamen Rider. I like episodic stuff, you could say. So I didn't mind it here. It was great for me. And I really enjoyed the ride, but it kinda ended very bumpy. Not in a full crash, but the brakes didn't work all that properly at the end. So, yeah. It was safe. We could get out of the car. But it was a bit of a bad experience in the end. And that's all I can honestly say about this. Now, it's on you to tell me your thoughts down in the comments below. What did you think about Digimon Ghost Game? Just be completely honest. I completely understand if you didn't like it. It's not made for everyone, but what is, right? So, yeah. Also, why not devour that like and subscribe button as well as that little bell to keep updated whenever I upload a new video. I heard they are pretty tasty. They taste like champions. And while you're at it, check out the links down in the description below, leading to my Twitter, Instagram, and Discord, where I keep you updated, post stuff, all the good things, as well as to my merch store and my Twitch, where I live stream every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Friday is Digimon World Next Order time, by the way. And with that, I hope to see you over there as well. And until next time, hopefully there's one. Bye-bye.